Morning, guys. Welcome to the show. Make sure you sub the channel, give a thumbs up. We're Existentialism Drum Show. We'll do a toy show afterwards, all right? Welcome to the show, everybody. Jared, what's up? Jess, what's up? Aiden, what's up? Hello, boys and girls. That was As Angels Fall. All right. We're only going to do like a little, about an hour or so. I got a few more things I got to do here. I hope everybody had a good Tuesday. Thank you very much for being here. We'll do our regular show around, if I could get earlier, we'll do one. What's up, brother? How the fuck are you? If I could do an earlier show, I will, but not sure right now. Thanks, Aiden. All right. From the album, Surrender to the Dark. This one is 228 Incident. Okay, thank you very much. I would do about 10 songs. I had a long day today. I didn't go to bed till, I don't know, we finished our show this morning around 7 or 8. So I got some sleep, and then I had a bunch of stuff I had to do today. Plus it snowed here today, so it's actually kind of cool. First day of snowfall and everything. Sounds good, Aiden. See you later. All right, when Father Time comes calling. Guys, thank you very much. Make sure you guys sub the channel and give a thumbs up, all right? Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. That was when Father Time Comes Calling. Thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it, man. Make sure you guys sub the channel, give it a thumbs up, all right? Next one will be... this one will be... Centuries of Fables. Guys, thank you very much. Make sure you guys stick around for the toy show afterwards. And I have to grab my towel. Thank you very much, guys. Whew. All right, Derek, what's up? Lou, what's up? Guys, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, guys. Jared, thank you. Everyone, thank you. All right. Whew. All right, this is the opening track of Born from the Dead. This is called From Those Awoken. Yeah, make sure you guys stick around. I'll do a toy show in about 5 songs in. I'm just gonna do 10 songs tonight. Just trying to get back into the groove of things. So I might do like 1 extra song here or there. All right. Remember, the new song is done. It's out. It's on our Discord if you guys want to check it out. The new song "Living in the Moment," which we'll be playing later on the show, on the regular show. And I'm actually working on the song after that. So the drums are already done for that. Thank you very much, everyone. Make sure you guys sub to the channel and give a thumbs up, all right? Let's grow the community. Thank you very much, guys. From Those Awoken. Hope everybody had a good Tuesday. Thanks, Jess. All right. All right, well, we'll do one from. We'll work on it as times change. Yes, I don't know, maybe. This one is from The Devil's in the Detail. This one's called Ghostlands. It's early. A lot of people are not even up, and then most of the people overseas are working. But unfortunately, this is the only time I can really play the drums, so. Use your imagination, kid. All right, this one's called Ghostlands. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. This one's always fun to play. The closing track. Nice, Jared. Hey, Panda, what's up? All right, this one's always fun to play. Closing track to Dethrone to Apocalypse. This one is called Winter Chalice. Guys, make sure you sub the channel and give a thumbs up. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 4 more for you, all right? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, Nick, what's up? Yeah, we'll do Winter Chalice on the drums. And we'll play Winter Chalice later. So. Sounds good, Jared. All right, this is Winter Chalice, and I will play Winter Chalice tonight, too, all right? Okay, thank you very much. Mikey, welcome to the show. Nick, welcome to the show. All right, Winter Chalice. Thank you very much. Good. I can hear the melody in my ears. I'm gonna work on it one of these days where you can actually hear the music. I might have to get 2 more speakers to face the drums, but let me play drums on the live is still relatively new to me, so I might need 2 more studio speakers for the other side, but we'll see what happens. Thank you very fucking much. All right, we have exit time is about 20 minutes. All right, then we'll do a toy show and a Q&A for an hour. Thanks, Viking. For those who've never seen a toy show, stick around. We'll do a toy show. All right, Travelers of the Heavens is the next one. Yeah, noise ordinance is 11 o'clock, so I'm trying to get the show in as fast as I can. Thank you. All right, Traveler to Heaven from the album Principia. Thank you very much. Guys, make sure you sub the channel and give a tap, all right? It does grow the community. Thank you. Thank you. Woo. Thanks, family. Viking, thank you, man. Thank you very much. All right, we have 2 more for you. 2 more, okay? Panda, thank you. Everyone, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Remember, stick around for the toy show, all right? We're going to do a toy show right after this. So, and we'll do a room tour and a gear tour and then a toy show. All right, let's do... this one is, it's alright, don't worry about it. Too many people just chase for views. I'm just glad to have you guys here. Nobody wants to hear a guy beat the shit out of the drums. It's all, our culture is all 30-second tour. If you're not doing anything for me in 30 seconds, nobody watches anything. Alright, we're gonna try this one. This one's called Battery Ram. was a lot of fun this one. All right, 2 more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, 2 more. We'll do a room tour and then the toy show. All right, guys, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Viking. Panda, thank you. Everyone, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Viking. That was fun. All right. I like playing this one. This was a lot of fun too. It's really a lot of different time signatures and all over the goddamn place. So those was always fun to play. From the album, Divine, Manumission, Oppenheimer, Atomic Bomb, I Am Become Death, the Destroyer of Worlds. more for you after this. Thank you very much. Thank you. Whew. The most I ever played drums was, not on the show, but the most I ever played drums in one day was about 6.5 hours. And that was hard. Not gonna lie, that one was tough. I don't do drum shows longer usually than 2 hours, but I have to watch the time as the noise ordinance in Scranton is 11 p.m. So I'm literally gonna go over, a little bit over with this last song, but that's okay. This song's really short. It is a fun song to play though. Anyways, thank you guys for being here on the drum show, alright? We're gonna switch over to the toy show shortly. And then I'll do a room tour. And then show you all the crazy shit that I got upstairs, the Combaticons and everything, so. Yeah, it does. I know. I do enough as it is, I know, trust me, I know. That's why I'm trying to keep it to an hour. The most drum show I ever did on here was like 2 hours, and that was crazy. Playing guitar is a little different. I mean, I did, 13.5 hours, 2-hour break yesterday, so. All right, thank you very much, everyone. All right, this is the last song for this set. And much like the regular show, in the end, we're all fucking dead. Thank you very much, guys. And stick around, all right? We'll do the room tour and then the toy show. Thank you. All right, from the album, Madness of Two. This is fucking dead. drum show. Toy show time. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. That is the end of the show. Fuckers, thank you very much for being here. It's time to do the room tour and a toy show. Let's light up this bitch. Hard to believe I used to do a show in this kind of lighting. Hard to fucking believe. But, here we are. Welcome to the after show. Toy show time. Alright. Drum set. This is the Mapex Saturn series. Toms are, I believe, 8, 9, no, actually, it's, yeah, I think it's 8, 9, and 11, I believe. Floors, 16, 18. Snare is a piccolo. It's the Black Panther piccolo. I use Evan and Remo heads. Cymbals are AAX. I have 2 AAs, the warm cymbal and that China. That is a warmer China. Then the AAX is the other China. My favorite cymbal is the Ozone. My second favorite cymbal is the HHX. Pedals, I just use the Mapex pedals. They're good enough. You can get the Axis pedal and probably bump up your speed by a little bit more. But it's like Gene Hoglan puts weights on his legs. If you could play on these pedals, you can play on any pedals. These are double chain pedals. It's actually works really well. Sticks, I use ProMark 7/8 nylon tips. Studio is the Tascam Digital 24. There's Buddy Christ. Let's say hi to him in the light. The bass rig, Fender Rumble. That's all you need. All these people with all these fucking fancy towers and everything else like that, and their still bass sounds like shit. All you have to do is need something with an active pickup. That's my main Ibanez bass. And just have an active pickup. Fucking turn down the medium, have the lows and the treble pumped, and then you could have an awesome bass sound. I see bass players show up with like fucking 10 gears and this monitor and that head and this head, and it fucking still sounds like crap. So, all right, that's the half stack. That's the crate half stack. 1996. That is the crate. GOX. Thank you. He's not spinning. He'll be spinning later. All right. Let's go over my main playing gear. That is my LTD Eclipse 1000. That's my main playing guitar these days, the ESP LTD M1001. This one I use for a lot of the videos. That is the Black Arrow. This one I should start using more, the Gunslinger 2. It's fun. It's fun to have gear. I don't even buy... The only thing I really bought is the drums in the studio and the bass and a couple guitars. Everything else is donated by my buddy. The right guitar, that's the Ibanez Kiko guitar, followed by the Schecter Diamond Series, followed by my starter Ibanez Jackson V. This is the original guitar I bought off my Butch player, my guitar player Butch. This is the This is the Eclipse 400 AT. That is the acoustic. That is another Ibanez. This one is the Exile, right here. This one's the Exile. I might play that one tonight. And then the LTD 200, the Eclipse 200, customized existentialism guitar, Jackson guitar, my Warwick bass. This one is a Solar that I play once in a while. I haven't played it in a while, so I might play that in the next couple shows, and a Phillies guitar. Awesome. Yeah, so this is the room, the setup, and then we'll get to the toy show. Thank you very much, everybody. That was fun. I miss playing drums. All right, so this is the wall of boxes. It weighs like a fucking ton. Yeah, I cannot play that. I could make videos with it, but that thing's a fucking ton. All right, so this is the wall of boxes. This is the official shit. I'll show you the Combaticons I'm building upstairs. I'm not building, but they all came in. Cartoon perfect. We'll spend some of the time upstairs tonight, actually. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Let's go over here. There's more Transformers here. And then I did. That was the Black Arrow guitar. You just didn't look at the label. Yeah, I told you I'm surrounded by toys. I wasn't kidding. I'm not gonna lie about it. This is the Beast Wars collection down here. I'm a big kid. Always remember that. I'm a big child. All right, this is more Transformers back here. Goddamn right. Love it. Hey, Mo Metal. All right, this is all the CDs. I still collect CDs. All right, so. And this is actually my bedroom side. I sleep on this side. This is more stuff here. There's official, but mostly third party. Like this entire thing is third party. All Transformers. That's it. No, people like toys until they get pussy or cock, and then they forget they were a kid once. I've seen it so many times. People have collectibles and stuff. Then they start getting laid and they forget their collectibles. And then when they get bored with the girl or the guy they're with, then they go back to their collectibles. I bypass that bullshit part. It's all the overkill work shirts I have. So this is my only non-Transformer shelf. This is Star Wars. I only like Stormtroopers because they can't get the fucking faces right. So, yeah, when you come downstairs, I'll show you the upstairs too because I want to show you guys the Combaticons from Magic Square that came out. So, up here. Nah, most people feel like toys are until you start getting laid. That you don't fucking collect toys anymore. You get rid of your fucking hobby. You change your identity. You change your hair. You change your clothes. You become a parent. Then your life becomes fucking boring, singular, linear. I don't make my bed, so fuck off. So. Yeah, you missed the drum show, Mo Metal. Bye, Pooh. All right, so there's more here. There's toy models up there at the top. And then this is where I sit around every day. Yeah, you missed a drum show. You have to go back and watch the stream. It'll be streaming for you. I never gave a shit. I wish I gave a shit, but I don't. All right, let me show you guys the Combaticons. I'll show you guys the room from up to down. This is some of the fans' toys. Some of the shit's fucking expensive as fuck. Snowboarding is coming. I'll be riding my Never Summer. This will be my Never Summer board with the Transformer Autobot and Decepticon in it. That's my Never Summer. With my flow bindings back in the mountain this year. Since I lost both parents, this has become my house totally. Since I bought this house originally for them to live in with me, I started adding the shelf. Some more Transformers up here. So this is the Combaticons I'm putting together by Magic Square. Vortex. Swindle. Yes. Skull Candy. Yes, I use Skull Candy headsets. Onslaught. Blast Off. And Brawl. And these are so fucking detailed. I'm putting them together up here. And then you could combine them with Bruticus, which is the body, like right here. That. I'll get around to it sometimes this week. Let's see if I can stand him up. Yeah, like that. So I'll put Bruticus together. Yeah, so it's also upstairs. I have an entire upstairs to myself now. I mean, it's a big house. There's a sunroom. There's a kitchen. There's actually a hot tub up here, too. I barely use it, so I added those shelves. Obviously, my mom would never put those things up in the living room, but obviously I live here. That's the family. I'm all that remains. So, yeah, so it's cool up here. I have a fun time up here. So when you come downstairs, this is one-dimensional sound. Remember, no stupid people allowed beyond this point. There's never parties here. I am the party. All right, so when you come downstairs to one-dimensional sound, first thing you're gonna see, Eagles, of course. So you see this, that's Beast Wars. And then you go over here, there's toys. So when you come downstairs, it starts over here. And then just go over across. And then you notice in the background, that's the drum set. And that's the studio in there. That's where all the guitars and everything else is there back there. It's like 14, 15 guitars. And then go over here. And that was an air hockey table, but toys sit on there now, so. And then my bed's right there. Excuse me. There's boxes of toys everywhere. When I want a game, I actually sit there. There's actually 2 gaming systems there. Yeah, we can see the guitar. We already did that, but yeah, you got it, Mo. We'll do the studio tour again. Panda wanted to see the tits. There you go. Show me your tits, Panda. There it is. All right, that's the Black Arrow ESP LTD. That's the Gunslinger 2 by BC Rich. There you go, Panda, right there. That's my main writing guitar. That's the EC1000. This one's the LTD M1001. That's my favorite performing guitar. I'm most comfortable playing with this one. That is my favorite guitar overall. I write and I used to perform and write exclusively with that one. And then, of course, I showed you guys the studio, the Tascam Digital 24. That's my backing track. Buddy Christ. That's the Fender Rumble. That's the Crate half stack I record everything out of. That's my Ibanez guitar. That one is the Kiko guitar by Megadeth. These are all donated. These 2 are not. These 2 I bought. That one's donated. That's a Schecter guitar. All these are donated. My buddy just gives them to me. That is another ESP. Love ESPs. Jackson, that's the starter one. Drum set, which you guys already saw. It's on a Gibraltar cage. Down here, we got the acoustic. Thank you. Yeah, it's taken a lot of time to build it. There's another Ibanez I barely play. Sticker keeps coming off. There you go. That's the Dean Exile. I might play that one tonight. We'll see what happens. That's the Eclipse 200. This is another ESP. This is the 200 version. That's a starter one, but starter guitars are fun. Don't fucking knock starter guitars. They're a lot of fun, too. Existentialism Tyrant. That's too fucking heavy. This one is a Jackson right here. That one is my Warwick bass. That is a Solar guitar. I used to play all the time. I don't play as much. That's the Solar. And then the Phillies guitar, custom made for me. So, big Phillies fan. And then the drum set and everything else like that. And this is where I broadcast from. So when I set up my phone, you guys are actually on here when I'm doing the show. And then it faces the existentialism right here. So, and then the wall of boxes of toys. That. And then, like I said, Autobot, Arc, Nemesis, Decepticons. It weighs a fuck ton. It does. Some of these robots are big. Like that guy's 2 feet tall. Most of these big guys are 2 feet tall. Yeah, never a dull moment. I have actually a bunch of toys coming in this week too. So more toys coming in. Down here. These are all Masterpiece. Only a couple of them are made by Hasbro. The rest are all third parties. Because Hasbro can't make toys for dick, even though they own the product. You have to have third parties to make better toys. Like all these, none of these are fucking Hasbro. All the mini bots, they're all made by Fans Toys or X-Trans bots. Mostly Fans Toys. This is the Stunticon G2, made by X-Transbot. This is Stunticon G1, made by Fans Toys. And then CDs. There's a lot of CDs. There's like 3,000 CDs in here. I collect CDs, digipacks. They're all over. This is Omega Supreme and all the Autobots down there. I have to move this box. I have so much stuff I have to do. And without mom and dad here, I have so much room to play with. But we'll see what happens. It's still, my father passed away 8 days ago. So it's still hard to digest. I haven't been as productive as I should be. Yeah, like, good luck for mainline making a Devastator that looks like that or like that. So, anyways, yeah, I can't believe it's been 8 days already. Anyways, thank you very much, guys, for being on the show. The Autobot sign lights up, red. I'll be back around 1 or 2. I'm gonna take a little break. If I get done with everything that I'm doing, I'll come back at 1 o'clock. If not, I'll be back at 2. Yeah, this is there's more stuff here. See, there's all toys behind me. Like all those guys up there. Look at Unicron. Here, I'll show you Unicron. He's fucking cool as fuck. Yeah, that's Unicron. And he does transform. It just takes forever to fucking transform. Most of these big guys are 2 feet tall. The top shelf gets all the 2 feet tall dudes. Lot of fucking toys. So, and then over here, this is all my battle jackets. Mostly overkill ones. But these are all battle jackets that I have. They have like overkill. I have like 10 of these. I don't wear them on the show because they're too heavy to wear while I'm trying to fucking play a show. But I have tons of battle jackets here. So most of them are overkill as they are my favorite band. So, but yeah, these are all battle jackets in here. What toy is my favorite? That would be Optimus Prime. That's it's always Optimus Prime. This entire display here, minus that yellow guy, is Optimus Prime. And the guy in the back, Ultra Magnus. Optimus Prime, this dude. This fucker right there. I have more Optimus Primes in this room than anything else. There's so many Optimuses here. This entire thing's Optimus. Yeah, I'm like obsessed with Optimus. There's another Optimus here. There's more Optimus down here. There's another Optimus there. Optimus Prime, you got it. Yeah, there's so many Optimus here. This entire shelf is Optimus. From different continuities. That's all Optimus Primes. They all have the Matrix of Leadership. They all do. It's not a special edition. Optimus just comes with the Matrix. Every one of them have a Matrix. I mean, if you look at every Optimus Prime, I mean, just take even this one. This is supposed to be Ultra Magnus, and so every single one has the Matrix in it. See? Yeah, I have a bunch of Beast Wars. So yeah, every one of them's got a Matrix in it. It's nothing special. It's not a special edition. I do have special edition Optimus Primes as well. Oh, Beast Wars is over here. And these are mostly, there's only like 2 made by the main line. Everything else is made by third party. And I even have Beast Wars shoes. Even my shoes are Beast Wars. I have Beast Wars Vans. My best friend painted them for me. I have Transformer shoes. She bought me Optimus Prime shoes. So this is Beast Wars. Yeah, Cheetah. Cheeto's right there. There's Cheetah. There's Cheeto. There's Cheeto. There's 3 different ones. There's the first one, Transmetal Cheetor, and then Transmetal 2 Cheetor. There's Tiger Tracks, Megatron in the back. There's my favorite Megatron back there with the purple head. Fucking great. He's fucking awesome. Dinobot. Yeah, this is the Beast Wars, but the blue Beast Wars is not just here. This is just a masterpiece one. This is what you see when you come down the stairs. I don't know about that one. The biggest Optimus is that one. That one is about 15 inches. Well, collect them because you want to. But yeah, there's the one that's about 15 inches. So, I mean, the other largest one is this one. This is a Star Optimus. That's the newest one that's out. He's fucking hollow as fuck, but he's made by Mainline, so. There's Transformer TCG cards here. I have lots of Transformer TCG cards. I don't play the game, but I have the fucking cards, so. This entire thing is Transformer TCG cards. It's all TCG cards in there. One of the cards, Autobot World, went up from $199 to $2,000. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but it did. So more Seekers. The two Omegas are both 22 and a half. I think they're 24 inches. So Omega Supreme and Omega Sentinel, they're both 2 feet tall. And then there's more boxes of shit here too. So there's Autobot pillows here. All my glasses are Autobots and Decepticons. I have Autobot shock glasses. Yeah, Autobot shock glasses. Yeah, well, what are you going to do with mainline? There's more Beast Wars, like I said. Beast Wars is also up here. There's actually toys back here, too, up here. Like I said, there's 2,500 Transformers in this room. I have all the Transformer DVDs, the original, and the Beast Wars Beast Machines. The Compendium, I have all the box sets. And then there's more Beast Wars on top here. And just like random bots here. This is a random shelf. These are pretty random shelf. Yeah, when people say they have a toy collection, I say, yeah, okay, sure. People have a toy collection until their girlfriend says, stop collecting toys. And then they're like, oh, I'm getting laid. I got some pussies and tits. I'm going to fucking stop playing with toys. I'm like, wow, you're fucking pathetic. Still get the tits in the ass. Never give up the fucking toys. I always have a good time. Why do you think I never leave the house? When my father passed away last week, I only left the house 3 times to buy cigarettes and pick up takeout. I have no need to leave the house. There's no reason for it. I have 2,500 Transformers here. In a rough count, it's over 2,500. It's probably more. I'm probably lowballing it. Actually, my best friend bought these for me. These are special edition Optimus Prime Converse. So, she got these for me as well. Yeah, they're nice. I barely wear them. I really don't want to break them, ruin them. They're special edition ones. So, that's why when people say they have toys, I make fun of them. I'm like, yeah, you have toys. It's great. Nobody cares, But yeah. So anyways, I'm working on song number 802. I will get some of it done before the show. I slept it today. Like I said, I don't have my old man anymore. Usually Monday and Tuesdays I cook and clean and take him out. So I'm finding new things to do in my time. But the last week has just been very tiring. This is actually surprisingly a good Megatron for a mainline, but too bad it transforms into a fucking tank. Megatron's never a tank. He was always a gun. So that's a relatively new toy as well. This is new too. This is Devastator. This is a mainline one. I do collect mainline. Don't get me wrong. They're cheaper. You can fuck around with these more. Like, for example, that Combaticon kit I showed you upstairs. That thing's like fucking $600-700. This thing is $150, $200. And plus, it's not die cast. It's just hard ABS plastic, when you hold a combiner from a third party, they're this big. They take up this entire screen, so. But yeah, so, yeah, I'm happy down here. I'll show you guys the lights. Keep an eye on the light. That light does turn red. See the Autobot sign? And that's the flag of Taiwan. That's why I was born. Yeah, so keep an eye on that light. I'll shut it off. So that's kind of cool. Like that. So that's kind of cool at night. And then sometimes I don't have this light on, so that the whole room is lit up by that. Can I transform my favorite bot? No, it's going to take forever. You have to realize third-party toys take about a half an hour to 40 minutes to transform. They're on like the mainline ones. Mainline ones take about 3 minutes, maybe. So yeah, so welcome to the well, this is called One Dimensional Sound. I also live here, so just one. I have one light switch for the main one. Those other lights are for the studio when I'm actually not playing shows, I turn those on. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming back, Mo Metal. You can watch this stream once I end the stream. You can watch the drum show. It'll actually post. Um, Drum shows are every Tuesday, so make sure you get in around like 10 p.m. Usually the drum shows for 1 hour. Playing drums is very different from playing guitar. I could play guitars for, like yesterday, I could play guitar for 5 hours. I can't play drums for 5 hours. I'll fucking keel over and drop dead, so. All right. All right. I'll show you guys the difference between a third-party toy. Yeah, drums demand a lot more. Absolutely. All right, so when you look at a mainline toy, this is the Devastator. Bone Crusher. He's hollow legs, hollow bottom, hollow arms. He's kind of chubby. Looks like needs to go on, needs a fucking salad or something, all right? So this is the mainline. This is Hasbro. This thing is fucking 30 bucks. It's actually way overpriced for $30, but... So this is Hasbro. This is Fans Toys. Looks like the cartoon. Comes with the horn, just like the movie. He's die-cast. This is die-cast. Painted die-cast, not ABS plastic. Twice the size, but you are paying $135 for him. But when you don't have a wife, kids, or girlfriend, you don't worry about that shit. So, difference between mainline, this shitty little fucking thing, and this guy. And I can't wait to combine him. And when I do combine him, not all 6 of them are out yet. I will show you guys. But difference between mainline and third party. And the third party is so much about articulation. He's got real hands. I don't know what the fuck you call this. I guess they're hands. Well, this I really don't worry about that. I really don't bring girls over the house, and they really rarely make it downstairs. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what is that? Is that a fucking hand? What is that? What the fuck is that? I mean, it's awful, but for what it is, it's fine. Look, it's got a bunch of junk in the back. They tucked everything in the back, and then this one is clean. This guy doesn't. This guy ate his fucking salad. You know, this guy fucking worked out. That other dude, like, look at even the look at the face sculpt on this one. It's fully painted. And then look at the mainline face. I mean, what the fuck is that? It's like cheap plastic. Yeah, even the face. So way better. Way, way better. So that's why I say collect third parties. I hate toy reviewers. There's actually a toy reviewer. He's excellent. He's called Ben's Collectible. He has a really good. He's not one of those people just cashing in on the trend right now or having a Transformer show. I could actually run a Transformer channel and a show, and I could actually run a Transformer. Like I have stations over there I transform for, but I won't do those shows. Most of the people that are on the Transformer shows doing the shows are. It doesn't have to be age, but they don't bother to learn the lore. They don't bother to learn the toys. Some of them are just absolutely fucking pathetic, and they're just cashing in on the trend. And their toy collection is abysmal compared to mine. I'm sorry, but you're going to have a toy show. Those with the most toys win. I'm sorry. And the way they talk about the toys, they literally have no clue. Some of them are purist. They don't collect anything other than Hasbro. Like, Hasbro can do no wrong. Hasbro does everything wrong with their fucking toys. That's why they're a billion-dollar company. I buy Hasbro toys so I can transform them back and forth. But some of these toy reviewers, I'm not going to get into their name, are fucking awful. They don't know the lore. They don't know the stuff behind the toys. They talk out of their ass. They have no clue. And when you correct them, they get real pissed off. Like, they really get really offended. And then it just, there's that one toy show, Ben's Collectibles. That guy's great. He's fucking awesome. He enjoys toys. He talks about toys like the way I talk about toys. Like, I fucking love them, you know. Everybody just talks about toys like, oh wow, that's cool, but they're not into toys. There are people who just collect toys, and there are people who are into it. That's why my toys are out of the boxes. What am I gonna do? Fucking come over to the house and show you a goddamn box? No, you can hold it if you want, you know. I don't think anybody would grade you out. You're a moderator. But yeah, so it's that's why I could do a lot more. I probably could quit my job and just do a toy streaming and music streaming. Yeah, you can hold it if you want, but you got to ask me. Well, I don't know. Only if it's a hot girl. If it's not a hot girl, she ain't holding shit. Yeah, if you're fat and ugly, stay in your place. Sorry. Call me shallow, but that's life. Same here, Viking. Yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, now it's the Q&A time. Toy show's done, so we'll do a Q&A. And yes, I was in Australia. That flag is Australia. That's the thing. That's that flag I brought back from Australia in 1999. I do have an ex-wife there, so that's why there's a Australian flag in this room. Not to, I mean, just... I even have a boomerang my father-in-law carved for me. Let's see if I can find it. An actual fucking boomerang. Yeah, this was given to me by my father-in-law. This thing is from 1999, 2000, so... Stomp pedals. I don't know what they are. Yeah, this is an actual boomerang carved by my ex-father-in-law. Nice guy. Oh, boss pedals. Yeah, I use the metal zone. I use two pedals. I have the boss zone and the noise gate. I have to look at it. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. You tell me. I'm a drummer that plays guitar. I don't know this shit. I use two pedals. That's it. Entire setup is two pedals. There it is. That's my entire setup. And then that's the wireless that I used, the Lakato, and that's actually really cool. You could tell me more about that pedal than I can. I just fuck around with it until I get the tone that I want. There's Transformer comic books here, up and down here. So whatever pedal that was. The silencer pedal, that's the noise gate. It's just a noise gate. Yeah, I use two pedals. I always like working at a bar. I always like these cover bands that come in. The guy's got fucking 10 pedals on a pedal board to play Jimmy Buffett. I'm like, dude, you have 10 pedals to play Jimmy Buffett? And then when they talk to me, they're like, you don't want more than one pedal? I was like, I don't fucking need it. If I don't need something, I don't fucking use it. Why the fuck would I get it? I only get things that I use. You know, even like my drum set. Yeah, it's a big drum set, but I do use the whole kit. If I didn't use the whole kit, then I wouldn't fucking put all that stuff there. I use every fucking cymbal. I try to use it sparingly, but I try to use it in songs, different songs, you know. It's the same thing. Guitars, I never bought. I got that one LTD until my buddy started sending me fucking guitars. I fucked around with that in 2020. I got the tone that I want, and I took a picture of it so I know where the setting was. I haven't fucking touched it since. I come to find out I like guitars with active pickups. My buddy has all EMG pickups. Work is at the slow season right now, Panda. So I still have my regulars, being a bartender there for 26 years. So so I still do decent. But it's the slow season until 2 weeks from now, from Thanksgiving, and then we'll be slow for 2 more weeks, and then from December 15th till New Year's Eve, it's running for the gates. You make more fucking money in those 2 weeks than anything. Fishman Fluence pickup. I don't know much about pickups. I have one or two guitars with Fishman on it. I don't know about them. Most of the guitar he gave me is all EMG. How do I like my girls? Fun. Spontaneous, fun. I can call, go to dinner with, take them hiking. They like to go to Philly for dinner. Um, they're independent. They don't need to call me if they need to change a fucking light bulb. Younger. I tend to date girls half my age. Asian. That's due to the climate. Well, they don't always have to be Asian, but these days my preference is Asian. That's because of what this country has become. So I don't need a license. Never went to bartending school. Just was good at my job, and you don't need a license to bartend where I work at. I will hire you if you're willing to learn. It's a fresh template. It's easier for me to teach you our way of bartending. We all have preferences. Actually, I couldn't. I never dated a girl, Asian girl, my entire life until, or I never spent time with the Asian girl until COVID, and when um, all the racism came out in this country, then I kind of just went back for the first time, and I've actually pretty much only engaged with Asian girls at this time. So, um, prior to that, I never dated an Asian my entire life or did anything with. But you know, you get different situations require different things. That's just how it works. But nah, I like my girls to have fun. I like them to have fun. I want them to be spontaneous. I am a spontaneous person. Um, Excellent, Viking. Excellent. No, about my ex-wife. What about her? Let me see here. What did you say, Panda? I'm sorry. Ask me again. Thanks, Jared. Yeah, the last 5 girls I dated were let's see, 19, 20, 22, 24, and 24. No, 22, 22, 24. But now that you're single, she cannot screw off, basically, with. I don't understand that question. But now that you're single, she can not screw off, basically, with that, idea of the chat. No, I don't think. My ex-wife lives in Perth. I haven't talked to her in maybe a year and a half. In fact, I had to get in contact with her because she knew Dad. I haven't even had a chance to thank everybody. Over 1,500 people reached out on Facebook. 300 comments. A lot of phone calls. A lot of text messages. I will send out a universal return. I've been It's all good. I've bartended at the same bar for the last 26 years. I bartend at the biggest bar in town, so also the bar manager. So um, I tend to be very well known. So when my father's passing, that's why it's a private showing. Same thing with my mom. Same thing with my sister. Um, it'd just be too many. There'd be over a couple thousand people showing up at the viewing. So, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah. When it's time to date again, both of my parents asked me please to find a girl long term. not the short-term stuff that I keep around, but um, I said it on a show once. I think it was Ren was on the show at the time, and Ren or somebody else, and they said, you know, you should really get a girlfriend. And I said, well, honestly, if I get a girlfriend, I can't play 4 or 5 shows or even 6 shows a week with you guys. She's gonna want to stay over. I'm gonna stay over her place. The night she stays over, I can't play a show. And she immediately say, yeah, yeah, you know what, don't get a girlfriend. And that's exactly how I feel. Because she's gonna be like, what, you're gonna play another show tonight? I'm like, yeah. You know, it's just like, yeah, sex is fun, but playing music is, I hate to say it, but it's more fun. So, um, yeah, so that's where we currently are. Yeah, good luck with that. That's like trying to find one that's okay with me with my toys. Okay. Good luck, Jess. Try to, you know what, girls that I date when they first come down, they're like, oh, that's really cool. You'll have this room and stuff like that. Give it a month or so. They'll be like, man, how old are you? You have all these fucking toys. It never fails. I do like hanging out with you guys. You guys are actually a lot more fun. Honestly, in my week of grieving, I spend more time with you guys than other than my best friend, which Susie, she's on the show. She's the one that makes the patches for the band. Tracy makes the shirts. These are the shirts. Oh, and merchandising, I will restart in a week or 2 weeks. Let me take care of things around the house. And I did tell somebody that earlier. Um, I'm not in a rush to do anything right now. Um, I just want to have, I just want to, get over this process. It's the same process I went through with my mom, and especially with my sister. Um, I think once I start snowboarding, that'll help. I could take a real vacation. I haven't taken a real vacation in 15 years because of the parents. Let me think. 2010. So what's that? Yeah, 15 years since I took a real vacation. I've not taken a real vacation. In fact, I have a vacation right now since mom passed away. So that mom passed away October 28, 2023. And even then, I only took 4 days off. I haven't taken a vacation, any kind of vacation, in like 2 years. So, but a good friend of mine told me you can't have your parents forever. So, unfortunately, there's nobody left. My sister passed, my mom passed, my dad passed. So it's just me now. So, all my cousins are back in Taiwan. So, I, as a bartender, I've seen more bad than good to come out of relationships. It is literally an 80-20. It is an 80-20 balance. What's up, Jake? You missed a drum show by an hour. Yeah, you missed the drum show by an hour. What's up, dude? We're doing the toy show and the Q&A right now. Then I'm going to go. It's all right. Catch. I might be able to do one more drum show this week. We'll see. All my cousins are in Taiwan. I haven't seen them in 25 years. I am going back. I made a 2-year plan to go back to the 27th, fall of 2027. You didn't piss me off. I'm a bartender. You know how hard it is to piss me off. Being a bartender for that many years, I wish you luck. What's my favorite bar story? All right, so I work at the busiest. You guys could look it up, Cooper Seafood House in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I've been there, the bar manager there since 2006. I've been bartender there since 1999, 2000. Um, the best story I got was the one night we were really busy on the dock, and I'm always on the inside bar. And one of my bartenders came in, and actually back then I had a bouncing team. Um, you could try your best, Viking. That's fine. You're a cool dude. You couldn't piss me off if you tried, but I encourage you to try. So we were really busy at the bar. Every bar did about 10 grand that night. There was 3 bars running. I had maybe 8 bartenders on. I had a security team of maybe 6 guys. So the head security guy comes in and he goes, "You need to come outside. There's a fucking incident going on right now." And I looked at him and I said, "You're fine, Viking." And I said, "That's why I hired you, so you could take care of it. I have to fucking bartend." He goes, "No, you really need to come out here." So I said, "All right." So I go outside, and the dock is situated. The dock is like it's like rectangular, but there's a little section that's carved out. And I went out there, and everybody is formed like around uh, this area, like this cubbyhole. And there's this guy fucking this girl literally on the dock. And I was like, what the fuck? So everybody clears a path. I get there, and this guy's just fucking going to town, right? So they're literally fucking on the outside dock. So I take a menu and I throw it at him. Nothing happens. I take a salt and pepper shaker because we're a seafood house. I throw it at him. Nothing happens. I said, all right, fuck it. I went to the back. We have a giant fucking hose that we wrap the dock with at night. We clean off the dock at night. I said, everybody get the fuck out of the way. I fucking sprayed him. They separate. He turns around, fucking buck naked. His fucking dick is pointing at me. I fucking shot that too. And I said, get the fuck out of my bar. I said, go do that in the fucking parking lot. That's disgusting. The girl is obviously drunk. She's there like that and like that. So I fucking sprayed her. She fucking wakes up. I said, are you fucking kidding me? I said, there's a fucking parking lot. Go fuck in the parking lot. Don't fuck on the dock. That's fucking disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you two? I said, pull your fucking pants up, take her to the car, and go fuck her out there. I'm not going to fucking spray you. Get the fuck out of my bar. And they had to be escorted out. She didn't even know. I don't even think she knew she was getting fucked. She was so wasted. That was a fun story. People were like, I can't believe you went to get the hose. I was like, it's like separating 2 fucking dogs. Literally, it's like separating 2 fucking dogs. That was fun. Wasn't fun at the time because I had to get creative how to get these two to fucking not be coupled together. Jesus Christ. But, yeah, so that was fun. Then he fucking turns around, looks at me, like, pull your fucking pants up. You're gonna fucking face me. So I fucking sprayed, I fucking jet water his fucking dick as well. Like, get the fuck out of here. Pull your goddamn pants up. Like, I wanna fucking see that shit. That was a fun night. One of many stories. That's probably one of my favorite ones. That's what, 2008, 2009? Story feels fresh. Still feels like it's yesterday. I don't know. During the summer doc, it's all younger kids and stuff. I don't fucking remember. I try not to remember, and I hate to say it, and I'm not trying to be a fucking douchebag here, but when you work with that many, when you work in a place that's that busy and that has much traffic, no offense, but all the whites look the same to me, so I couldn't even tell if they came back or not. And I'm not trying to be a dick because people say Asians look alike, all right? So I'm just saying, even if they came back in, I couldn't fucking tell them apart. So. You're always welcome. Just get in touch with me before you show up. So I don't work Mondays and Tuesdays. So if you show up Monday and Tuesdays, that's on you, not on me. That was my joke, yeah. I actually do have a hard time telling them apart after a while, especially when the place is that busy. Unless you're my regular. Uh, that's my joke, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I probably would, yeah. Uh, anyways, thank you everybody for coming. I hope everybody enjoyed the drum show. Remember, once I end the broadcast, you guys can rewatch the drum show live. What's up, Heart? Yeah, it's We're gonna finish up the Q&A. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions, ask away. All good, Jake. All good, brother. And like I told everybody, I will resume sending care packages out in 2 weeks. Okay, give me like 2 weeks. I still have so much stuff to do here. I started getting a little more motivated today. So I have not tried the strawberry and cream Dr Pepper. I know it's out, but I have not tried it yet. Um, that's the beauty of having Asian eyes. I could disregard things because they're small. Nice, Lou. Nice. Jack Daniels and sweet tea. I don't know. Not bad. If I drank, I really haven't drank extensively since I was 35. I play music instead of drinking. You want the toy show, Jake? Come on, I'll show you the toy show. Let's give Jake a toy show. Here you go, Jake. You want a toy show, you get a fucking toy show. This is for, we're doing an extensive toy show. These are for people who came in late to the show. No, I am not. I'm not self-centered, nor am I conceited. I am who I am. All right, we're doing this for Jake, so you can see the toy show that he missed. The only non-Transformer shelf that's all Star Wars Stormtroopers mainly because they can't make the mask right. Nice, Lou. Cool. Please do. We did a studio tour too. I've run out of room. All the ones on top are the special editions, but I've run out of room. I started hanging them on the ceilings. Yeah, it's cool. I love this place. I barely ever leave the fucking house. We even have a Galaga machine. We'll check it out in a second. I'll show you the upstairs. This is a bedroom studio. It's called One Dimensional Sound because I play one style of music. Like that comment the other day, that guy posted, all your music sounds the same. You should not screech so much or whatever the fuck he wrote. I take that as a compliment. I aspire to find a sound, and I will keep writing the same fucking songs over and over and over again. All right, so let's take you upstairs. Please do. Put it on Discord. This was my parents' section of the house. I bought this house years ago. I started putting Transformers up there. This is the latest toys. Vortex, Swindle, Onslaught, Blast Off, and Brawl. And they will form Bruticus. I didn't get around to it yet. I will, though. This is my father's chair. He was so blind, he would sit here and watch his TV. I will not be moving that chair anytime soon. This is where Dad sat when he came home. This is one of his shirts. It'll stay there for a while. Yeah, place is nice. There's even a hot tub here, or a hot tub. Yeah, I use that once in a while. It's pretty cool. This was my parents' upstairs. I mean, I added some stuff, but yeah, it's a big house. There's all the guitar cases my buddy sends me. I cook all the time, so kitchen. Like I said, it's a big fucking house. There's a guest room. That's all my parents' stuff in there, and that's the master bedroom. That's where they lived. So inherited it? No, they live with me. I didn't inherit shit. How long I've been collecting? Probably since I was a kid, 84. I added these shelves there, so. Yeah, they live with me. I started taking care of my parents in 2006. And when you come downstairs, my snowboard, my Never Summer Evo board with flow bindings and the Autobot Decepticon stickers. I will actually have a real vacation this year. I'm taking one in January. You guys won't see me for 7 days. I'll show you pictures of me fucking snowboarding. Come downstairs. That's what you get when you come downstairs. Yeah, they will slowly take over upstairs. Thanks, Hart. So yeah, so the studio's right there. That's where I broadcast at night. That's why when I told people, they're like, you know, I'm literally looking at my toys when I'm fucking playing music with you guys. So yeah, this is where I broadcast. I usually just hook the phone on here, and then I broadcast here. And this is what you guys see during the show. So. All right, there you go. That was for Jake, everybody. There's Transformer comic books here. There's Transformer mugs, Transformer shot glasses. There's TCG Transformer cards. This card right here, how fucked up is this? This card was $199. You guys can look it up. This card was $199. I bought it at a random pack in Target in 2022. This card is now $2,000. How fucked up is that? This card, of all cards, like anybody gives a shit about Autobot World, but this fucker is $2,000. I should just fucking sell it, but we'll see what happens. All right. All right, there you go, Jake. I gave you a quick shot of the, gave you a quick tour of the room. There you go. Yeah, I rent. My joke is I rent from the Dr. Phil. Good morning, sir. Did you see the toy show, or do I have to do that for you too? I don't mind showing the toys. Trust me, I love fucking toys. I can show you guys toys all night. It wouldn't even fucking bother me. Yeah, there's that one shelf with all stormtroopers, because they could never get the face right. So I like the stormtroopers. So I'll buy whatever stormtroopers I don't have, I'll fucking buy it. Or anything with the mask, really. As long as they don't have to show the face, they just can't get it right. I don't care if it's Clone Wars or, I don't know. I got out of Star Wars since I was a kid. I was never into the toys. Humans, and that's fine. But I do like the stormtroopers. It has to be Transformers. Like, I mean, one of my favorite new toys is this fucking Bone Crusher from X-Transbots. Yeah, there's 25, rough count is 2,500 Transformers in this room. It's probably more. I'm probably selling myself short as how many Transformers actually in this room. This fucking toy's amazing. Heavy, die-cast. The real deal. Welcome to the Q&A and toy show. Showing Transformers. Some of my favorite Transformers. Woo. I would, but the Transformer kingdom is very toxic. The people who collect the toys are very idiotic, and I really don't want to associate with them. How's that? I was telling everybody before, the only toy stream I like right now is Ben's Collectible. He's a really cool guy, and he's like me. He loves the toys. Uh, Most of the Transformer fans, especially on TW 2005, they're so fucking toxic. So fucking toxic. Yeah, there's probably way more than that, but I mean, I think it's 2,500. Um, um, but anyways, this is one of my favorite toys. Came out by X Transbot. This is the main line. This is the one that needs to eat a salad and go on a diet. This is the main line. He's fucking light as shit. He's all fucking hollow, cheap ABS plastic. And then you have this fucker that's mostly die-cast, painted die-cast. And he's just fucking amazing. So you could have this short little stomp right here. This guy looks like he needs to fucking hit the gym. Needs to hit LA Fitness. And then there's this dude. Fucking destroys him. So what if it's not fucking licensed? But yeah, that's why I don't do a toy show, because they're so toxic. Yeah, Jake is right. Most communities are absolute trash. It really is. I do it for the love of the toys. I'll give you one that drives me crazy, and not going to mention any streamers, because I was on their site. I subscribed to their site until I realized how idiotic they actually were when you have to correct them about certain things. So there's a lot of die-cast toys here. I don't mean a lot, especially the third party. So yeah, I'll show you the size of... I'll just give you guys an idea of the size of the 2 feet robots. This is one of my many Omega Supremes. This guy is heavy as fucking balls. Oh, that is a robot. That is not made by Hasbro. That is a third-party motherfucking machine. This guy is fucking heavy. This guy is at least minimal 10 pounds. And he's not even the heaviest Omega in this room. There's actually an Omega heavier than this fucker. But yeah, that is Omega. His module is broken. So, oh, $2,000? No, there's more like $30,000 worth of toys in this room. Yeah, that's a big toy. That's a big boy. Yeah, his voice module's broke, or he could talk, but it's broke. So, it burnt out. I used it too much. Holy fuck, is he heavy? Ugh. Oh, jeez, Louise. Could have a workout carrying that fucker around. Yes, he transforms. He transforms into a battle station. I'll show you that. He transforms into this. I have smaller versions of him. That's what he transforms into. A city. No, that one's not. That one's only like $200-300. He transforms into this thing, the station with the arms. He weighs about the same. He weighs about the same. The most expensive toy here would be that would be this one, the Fans Toys Superion, also 2 feet tall. This fucking asshole is about $1,200. So the individual bots are about $200 a piece, except for Silverbolt. He's about $300, and then once you get Slingshot and the arm and everything, that's about 2 feet tall. This guy's about $1,200. That's probably one of the most expensive ones. So. Yes, Panda. Yeah, I mean, I take them out when I play with them, you know what I mean? But I do buy the main line. This is the thing. I do support the main line because I could fuck with those toys all day. They're cheap shit. They're fucking $20-30. If I fucking break them, I don't give a shit. If I break a fucking $200 toy, I'm going to be pissed. So, Morning, Stelic. Unfortunately, I can't do a drum show past 11 o'clock, guys. So if you guys want to set your alarm for Tuesdays around 9 to 10 p.m., there's a noise ordinance in Scranton, so I cannot be playing drums at that hour. And obviously, I have a lot of overseas people, so most of them are at work. And then a lot of you guys are vampires, so you guys don't show up here till late. So I hope you guys will join me for our regular show tonight. I played 13 hours of guitar on well, actually, with the break, about 11 hours of guitar yesterday, so I'm going to take it easy tonight. I'll still play about maybe 3 sets, but I don't think I could do 40 songs tonight, so fucking arm's going to fucking fall off. Actually, my arm is still kind of sore right here. From, as Vikings likes it, the tremolo picking. Sounds good, Stelic. But yeah, so all right. So anybody else have any other questions before we end our set? And I'm gonna go. I gotta start working on the next song. The next show should start around 2 a.m. I got a few things I gotta do around the room, so around the house. No, because I tend to warm up. So, do I gallop pick? I don't know what that means. I made 5 videos, but those songs won't be released till next year. We're currently featuring the Black Season. Tonight, I'm probably gonna release Hell Misfortune, I think. Like a horse trotting. Do I? Oh, you mean triplets? Yeah, I play some. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, some songs. 5 songs I completed a video for. Since I've been so busy with my father, for Philosopher's Gamble, we had 8 songs, but I only had videos for 3 of them. So yesterday I spent all day making 5 videos. So it took me about 6 hours to make 5 videos. You have to play each individual song, got to get it the perfect take. Then you got to edit all that stuff into the app, pick, post, play, and then sync everything. And that's the product you guys get to see at the end. Sounds good, Jess. You too. Hopefully we'll see you at the regular show. What's my favorite picking pattern? Tremolo. That is actually my strongest part of my playing. I could actually do tremolo picking straight for almost 6 minutes. I warm up and I try to do it. I have 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and then I really start slowing down. But tremolo picking, I could pick for about 5.5 minutes straight. Right? Exactly. Vikings seen it. What is tremolo picking? Straight notes. Straight fucking notes. As fast as you can on a guitar. Make it sound like a beehive. Most of my songs are tremolo picking. I actually found out it's for some people that's hard for them to do. For me, it's easy. In fact, it's the other shit on the guitar, the sweeping and all the other shit that I didn't learn. The arpeggios and all that other stuff. Theory. What the fuck shit that is. That stuff I don't know. Sorry, I'm going to bring a different one from the same team. Actually, I lied. I'm going to bring in Motor Master. Leader of the Stunticons. This is made by a third party, X-Transbots. One of my favorite third party companies as well. Motor Master. He is the head. He turns into the body of Menasor. This guy's diecast as well. Yeah, I have a lot of endurance. I don't. I guess I play arpeggios and scales by accident because I don't. I can't read music. I can't read any music. I don't know how to read music. All the songs are written on the drums, and then I just put music over it. So he is always an asshole. Actually, I watched the way I learned to play bass is I watch Steve Harris playing live, and actually, if you watch a lot of my videos, my right hand emulates Steve Harris. I got it. I got it pretty close to the way he actually plays. Just watch the later videos that I make from the Black Season on. Watch the way I put my hands and then watch a Steve Harris video. I actually found out Steve hits the bass most of the time with his palm and the pickup. It's actually kind of cool. It's funny how that works, isn't it, Jake? So. Usually I sit around holding toys and I will transform one. Like, for example, I would transform him for you, but this would take me a good 15 minutes to transform. Do I do alternate picking? I actually worked on some of it. I can do some. Not very good at it, but I can do some. Yes. Thank you, Panda. Yeah, like I said, I would transform him for you, but it's going to take about 15 fucking minutes. I'll put it this way, Mo Metal. I play what the song needs. So if the song needs me, like for example, when I play, I'll play it tonight. When I play Ghost Lands, that's all alternate picking. It's all alternate picking. That one's pretty hard to play. It depends on the company that makes it. Depends on a third-party company, Jake. It really does. Like X-Transbots tend to be more faulty than Fans Toys, but they're more cartoon accurate. Like he is more faulty than the Fans Toys version. They're both quality toys, but he tends to have more QC issues. But he looks more tune accurate. So if you guys type in Motormaster G1 cartoon and look at him now, and then look at the one that was actually an animation, he's almost perfect. And he's all die-cast. I mean, this the only part he has some plastic, obviously, but this is die-cast. This part's die-cast, and mixed with the hard ABS plastic. His fault is his ab crunch. It is so held together, so thin. He has an ab crunch, but it is so thin that if you don't hold it carefully, you can snap this part off. And so I have to hold him a certain way, and his ab crunch doesn't lock in. Yep. Thanks, Panda. Yeah, his one is his ab crunch. If you're not careful, it will snap off. It's held together by this little plastic thing right here. So, but otherwise, he is a beautiful toy to look at, and he is fun to transform. You just got to be careful when tucking in the abs into his chest here. So, but this guy is 92% cartoon accurate. That's how good they translated him from the cartoon to this fucking toy, including his head. He's fucking badass. He would fucking gut your face off. Love him. What a beautiful toy. You know, my mom always said if I spend as much time on my toys, on my girls as I do on my toys, I would actually be in a good relationship. And then I laughed in her face. Yeah. These aren't bad, though. His, it's actually on a ratchet. So he's actually pretty good. They've actually fixed that problem. They actually fixed that problem with the ratcheting. So he actually has ratchet. Same thing with his arms. His arms ratcheted. So these are the newer ones. The newer toys, they kind of fixed the problem. They actually realize, see, it's all ratchet. So it doesn't have the problem. Mainline barely use ratchets unless it's their more expensive toys. Yeah, it's very satisfying. Goddamn right, Viking. I could just sit here and go. So I'm not worried about this one getting loose. And he's just perfection. I mean, he's just absolutely perfection. But yeah, the clicking. Oh, yeah. Nothing like a toy clicking. You know, if I could, if women could bring as much joy to my face as toys would, I probably would keep one around. They do for like... How was work? I didn't work today. Monday and Tuesdays I'm off. That's why I do the drum show. I used to spend Monday and Tuesday with Dad. So I have all the free time in the world. Yeah, like the way I look at toys, if I look at girls like that, it'd be... I would have one hell of a relationship, right? Yeah. All right, I'm going to have one more smoke, and then I'm going to go. Let me put Motor Master down here. Actually, I got to put Omega Supreme back. That's all right. It's all good. All right, we're going to have one more smoke, and then I will leave you fuckers. Cool. I actually have a... my sister bought that for me. It's 17 years old. It's the Han Solo and Chewbacca Millennium Falcon Transformer. It's always good to see you, Stellic. Yeah, there's actually a Millennium Falcon. That one I didn't take out of the box. It's a Han Solo and Chewbacca. They're about this big. And they both form... One forms the front of the Millennium Falcon, and one forms the back, and you put it together. I know, Viking. Yeah, crossover. It's an old one. Want to see it? I got to move a bunch of boxes. I can show you here. I actually can't get to it, so I'm going to show you guys. I actually can't get to it, so I'm going to show you guys. I have to dig it out, but I will show you where it is so you can look at it. All right, take a close look, all right? You see that? It says Star Wars. You can see Chewie's head. And over there, you can see Han Solo's head. But it's actually Chewie and Han, and they form the Millennium Falcon. My sister got that for me in like 2007, 2008. It's old, though. So there's Han, and there's Chewie. And together, they form the Millennium Falcon. You could Google it. I can't get all these boxes out of the way, so I'm not going to bring it out. Yeah, I have all these boxes in front of it. Yeah, just Google it. Google Chewbacca, Han Solo, Millennium Falcon. My sister got that for me. So I have to put all these boxes back. That's the problem with the wall of boxes. Yeah, it's buried in the wall of boxes. How many? There's probably 1,000 boxes there. Because it's actually 3 layers of it. There's probably 1,000 boxes there. Oh, damn it. I gotta plug in the phone. 20%. All right, there we go. Oh, but yeah, so I'll do a 3-hour show tonight. Hopefully it starts around like 2 a.m. All right, I'm gonna finish my smoke and go. You guys have a wonderful night. If I don't catch you guys on the show, tomorrow night I'm taking off. Thursday I have work at 10 a.m. It's tap cleaning day, so I will not play a show tomorrow night. I will not be on tomorrow night. I'll be back on Thursday night. But I'll do a show tonight. Yep, other than that, I'm glad everybody stopped over, all right? Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to show you that. All right, let's show you the cabinet. So much shit to show in this goddamn place. All right. Let me move a box back. So many goddamn fucking boxes. Love it. No complaints. All right, here we go. Let's get the chair out so I can sit down. All right. Galaga. Hang on. Oh, God. Wait, I got to set up. Damn it. All right, hang on. Oops. Well, I can't really show you guys. All right. There you go. Oops. Playing with one hand right now. Oh, damn it. Can't play with one hand. Yeah, I sit here for hours and play Galaga. Anyways, yeah, let it die. But anyways, there's a Galaga machine there. I'll probably play it after I get off the stream. I was gonna get a Miss Pac-Man one. I still might. We'll see. All right, let's do a roll call. Thank you very much, Viking. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Stellic. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Mo Metal. Welcome back. Thank you, Panda. Thank you. Maximus, Grumpy, what's up? Finish the drum show and Q&A. I'm going to go take my break. I can probably come back in an hour and a half. Thank you very much. Let's see. Panda, Heart, thank you. Viking, thank you. Let's see, Panda, I think we got everybody. We got everyone, right? Jess, thank you. I think Liam, thank you. Dr. Phil, thank you. Thanks for coming to the toy show. If you guys want to see the toy show or everything, just go back to the stream. Once I close this room, it'll actually be available for you to see. For the people that missed the drum show, no, thank you guys. I'll see you guys for the regular show in about, hopefully, an hour and a half. Thanks for everybody attending the toy show. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to go take my break. I will see you guys in about an hour and a half, all right? Later, dude. See you on the regular show. No show tomorrow night, Wednesday night. There will be show Thursday night and Friday night. I'm taking tomorrow off. I have work at 10 in the morning, so. Thank you, Jake. Guys, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to go play Galaga now. I'll catch you guys on the show. Now I got Galaga. I'm going to go play it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys rule. Thank you. See you guys. See you guys around 2. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna be playing the new song tonight as well. "Living in the Moment." Everybody seemed to really like that new song, so obviously we'll be playing that for you guys as well. And thanks for the support and thanks for the likes and thanks for spending your time with me. I truly appreciate all your company. You guys have really made this last 8 days grieving for my old man much more tolerable as we speak. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Delic. All right, I'll see you guys around 2 a.m. Bye, guys. Thank you.